Hey guys, Mixed Media Girl here. In this video, I am creating a chameleon resin bowl with my brand new 14-inch mandala mold, and I'm having so much fun playing with this mold. If you haven't tried it yet, make sure you grab yours from my website. It's awesome. So in this video, I'm doing a chameleon bowl, which means simply that I'm using a chameleon powder, which means that it changes colors in the light, or depending on what resin colors you use. I didn't name it that, that's what it is called. So if you go onto Amazon and you search chameleon resin powders or chameleon micas, that's what will pull up. So this particular one's from Amazon and it's called green, blue, purple, which although it looks very copper, you'll understand by the end of the video why it's called that. So be prepared for your chameleon colors to change color, and this will not be copper in the end. I use just a regular synthetic paintbrush to get it covered. Don't worry about absolute perfection in coverage. It'll look awesome. And I do highly, highly recommend spritzing this mold with 91% isopropyl alcohol before you pour your resin in. That's going to really help with air bubbles. I do that with any molds that have any kind of fine designs or, little places where you can get air pockets. And then I'm using Mixed Media Girl Artist Resin. And for this mold, if you want to make a bowl, I recommend using around 12 ounces. In this video, I think I used about 13, which is still fine, but the bowl was a little thicker than I would have liked. So I think 12 would actually be perfect. I'm still kind of working on that. And then I spritzed it with alcohol again once I was done and let it cure for about 6 hours. And that's pretty perfect for me in my studio with this resin. You may need to wait longer, you may need to wait shorter. It just really depends on temperature, humidity, things like that. You want it to get to the point where it is set and is not sticky and tacky at all, but it is very flexible and it should come out of the mold quite easily. So if it's still really sticky, you need to wait a little longer. If it's really not coming out of the mold, you need to wait a little bit longer. And if it's not flexible or not very flexible, you waited too long. So you're gonna have to probably play around with it and experiment to find that perfect sweet spot. And it's going to change as the weather changes. So after about 6 hours, I demold it. And this is a 150 ounce plastic bowl that I got from Amazon. I shape it in there. You could absolutely do it on the outside of the bowl if you want. I like to do it on the inside. I think it looks better. And I let that cure fully overnight, and then you can just pop it right out. So here's how it looks. I think it's just gorgeous. You probably see why it's called green, blue, purple now, because depending on the light, it's going to shine one of those colors. So while you can take it out of that plastic bowl the next day, I do recommend putting it back in the plastic bowl for at least a few more days so it has time to fully cure, and then you are good to go. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. See you guys next time.